Hello and welcome back to the water. My name is Max, and once again start this part 1 hour late. Well, not 1 hour. It's currently 8:47, but hey, that doesn't mean I'm gonna make a shorter part because I will accidentally sleep in tomorrow. That is what I meant yesterday. Actually, like like all we're gonna be doing tomorrow is write up applications for places where we might want to have an apprenticeship at, and send them out, like in tandem with the seminar. But that doesn't fucking make sense if the day after is my last day at the seminars. If you catch my drift. It's fucking stupid is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's why I'll be skipping tomorrow. And on Thursday, I will open up the Patreon after I'm done with the part. Which I assume I might be able to finish Himari by then. Let's see if that goes well, I suppose. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about, so let's just get into it. Huh? Oh, she's actually the one to run up to us to talk. Nah, I was just aimlessly strolling about. Strolling's kind of like a hobby for me, you know. I was fortunate enough that Himari was the one to approach me this time. Okay, now what should I talk about? Indeed, I do wonder what we should talk about. Again, no extras. You know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. Do something! Stare at her. Also, Loki, it's also believable tomorrow that I would be sleeping in because yesterday and today I was reminded multiple times in class to not fall asleep. So, yeah. That's not what I wanted to pick. Nah, looking at your face like this, I was just thinking that your skin is really pretty. Do you use cosmetics? Oh, sorry. I was just wanted to get a better look. That's just the reaction I wanted to see! You're so cute when you're embarrassed. Gosh, I just can't get enough of it. Nah, I was just hoping I'd see you all embarrassed if I did that. Sorry. But I really meant it when I said you look cute. It is kind of embarrassing reiterating that now. Do something! Smile at her. I like people with beautiful smiles. It's kind of like the good vibes are contagious. So, girls also consider people with beautiful smiles attractive, huh? Okay, I'll show you my smile now, and I want you to tell me whether it's beautiful or not. Really fills you with happiness. I really, really love your smile.
本当に？私も誰かさんの笑った顔は嫌いじゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキする。
Mine too. It's strange. I mean, see your face practically every day.
笑顔の破壊力ってすごいね。いつも笑顔向けられたら顔が真っ赤になっちゃうかもね。
Could say the exact same thing.
もうちょっとじーっと見つめてあげようかな。
Revenge. But wait, don't make this even more embarrassing now! Do something! Make a funny face. Do girls like making funny faces these days?
流行ってるのかな。一部の子はやってるけど。
Why do they do it? Most guys just kind of think it's, but put bluntly, stupid.
有名な芸能人とかアイドルグループがやってて真似してるだけじゃない？
What would you think of a guy making that face? Oh, it was more like a
ああ、いきなりされても反応に困るね。変顔って面白いか惹かれるかのどっちかだし。
Guess I'm leaning towards gross. Personally, I didn't think it was very good.
男受けしないって言ってたけど、女子受けもしないと思うよ。
Figures, time to seal away my funny face move forever.
ってことは、私が唯一誰かさんの変顔を見たってことになるよね。
Yeah. Oh, God, you don't mean to use my embarrassing past to blackmail me into doing all sorts of things, do you?
もう黒歴史なんだ。その考えはなかったけど、それもありだよね。
Scare. Oh, I dug my own grave. I will not yield to blackmail though. Try me if you wish.
冗談だよ。そんなことしないから安心して。
Do something! Look depressed. Man, this is awful. What am I supposed to do?
結構辛そうな顔してるけど、どうかしたの？
Yeah, a little something just now.
ちょっとって何があったの？そんなにショックなことでもあったの？
I guess you could say so. Well, I'll be fine, so don't mind me.
そんな痛々しい作り笑顔されても気にしないでっていう方が無理だと思うけど。
I'm really fine. See, I'm all cheery.
そんな顔されると心配になっちゃうよ。
Gotta make sure I won't bore you. I don't want you wasting your time on me.
そんな風に思ってるならそういう顔しないの。もう見ちゃったんだし、私に素直に言ってみたら？
I want to get you involved with my problems.
その考えがまず間違ってる。迷惑なんて思わないし、言ってくれないと余計心配しちゃうんだよ。
But I'd feel bad about it.
変に遠慮なんかしないでよ。私が力になりたいって思ってるだけ
I'll
なん
just
だか
pour
ら。
and confiscated. Thanks. Just hearing you say that helps.
落ち込んでる時とか慰めてあげたいし、頼ってくれたっていいんだからね。
Himari. Do something! Do side-to-side jumps. Man, I just can't get good grades on my PE tests. That's not what I wanted to click. No.
運動神経がいい人じゃないと難しいよ。
I mean, I'm fine with just a B or a C, but I do want to get an A for once. You ever get kind of... You even get some... You get some... You can get some kind of certificate, apparently.
私はギリギリ C 判定だから A 判定なんてありえないよ。
I was just 2 points short. The side-to-side jump screwed it for me.
反復横跳びって上履きのままやる人と裸足でやる人がいるよね。
And the type who does it barefoot. Like this. I'm practicing every day.
いきなり廊下でそんなことしてると変な人って思われちゃうよ。
It's just a joke. It'll be fine. I'll just write it off as me doing a joke.
それって大丈夫じゃないよね。聞かれなくて素通りされたらどうするの？
I don't care. Always gotta do my practice.
別にいいんだ。でも反復横跳びってリズムが大切なんでしょ？
Rhythm is important, yeah, but also how long you can keep going. Practice doesn't hurt.
いろいろしっかり考えてるんだね。その調子で A 判定取れるといいね。
I feel like I can hear your voice cheering for me during the test. I feel like if I can hear your voice cheering for me during the test, I'll have it in a bag.
そう？じゃあやるとき一緒に組めたらいいね。
Do something! Make a casual face. Making a casual expression is really hard. If you're just slightly off, your face ends up looking expressionless instead.
そうかな。変に意識するからそうなっちゃうんじゃない？
This is currently me not trying to display any sort of emotion. Character has the image of being kind of cool, right? I'll try and make a cool, expressionless face. Can you tell me what you think of it?
いいの？
Casual stud face girl.
その掛け声みたいなのは何？でもかっこよく見えるかも。
This face is only for you.
それってどういう？
Don't take it the wrong way, okay? I won't make that face very often anymore.
なんだ、てっきり私の前でしかしてくれないと思ったのに。残念だな。
Wouldn't mind if it's just the two of us. Ah, God, that was super embarrassing!
もう本当に騒がしいんだから。
Alright then, what are we going for next? Romance. Kisses, give or receive. Say, when it comes to kisses, are you a giver or a receiver?
キスっていきなりどうしたの？
Nah, no special reason. The question just kind of popped up in my mind just now.
そうなんだ。でもなんか教えるのは恥ずかしいというか。
Please, I'll tell you mine too.
絶対に他の人には言わないでね。絶対だよ。
Don't worry, I've got your back. Definitely won't tell anyone.
私はどちらかといえばされたい方かな。正確にはよくわからないけど。
Same here. Same here, I'd prefer the girl to kiss me.
へえ、そうなんだ。
But truth be told, I've never actually exchanged a kiss with a girl, so I can't say for sure. Though when I imagine being kissed by a girl versus going in for a kiss on them, the former seems like the one that give me butterflies.
どうなんだろうね。
Why are you blushing so much all of a sudden?
嘘、私今そんなに赤い？
Oh, looks like someone's weak against rosy talk. I really like how you can't hide it at all.
もう知らない。この話は恥ずかしいからもうおしまいにしよう。
I'm just gonna love the next topic. Anything, guys, that flips your switch? Is there any sort of thing in guys that flips your switch? You know, like a certain kind of voice, muscles, etc., etc.
私あんまりそういうこと考えないから。
I mean, apparently, if we can trust Konomi? Not Konomi. Tomomi. I'm an idiot. If we can trust Tomomi, apparently MC does have a handsome voice. So, as that. Well, that's fine. I'm not looking for full-blown fetishes here. Just anything you can have a thing for. Any ideas?
小説とか本でならいろいろあるんだけど。
It's anything, but that's not quite what I was looking for. We aren't talking about reading preferences here.
それじゃあ一つだけ。
Yeah?
声とか。
Don't slender fingers get you going? The voice, that's nice too. I agree, but what about nice slender fingers? Doesn't that get you going?
指?
I don't mind, not that I want to brag, but I'd say they're pretty well taken care of.
どれどれ? あ、本当だ! しかも結構スベスベ.
But thanks, I don't really do much to them actually.
ごめん。つい触っちゃった。
No, it's okay, I don't mind at all. I'm surprised I managed to grab the bottle despite seeing everything double there. Himari-Romance. Confessions are best done in person? Confessions are best done in person, don't you agree?
告白。でも今だとメールとか電話で簡単にできちゃうもんね。
True, and I don't mean to say those are bad ways to do it, but personally I'd prefer to do it in person.
昔の人はメールがなかったから放課後に直接呼び出してそれで告白したりしてたんだよね。ちょっとやっぱりそういうのに憧れちゃうな。
So I take it most girls would rather have that type of confession? Actually, I've actually heard that a lot of girls these days actually just take the initiative and themselves and do the confessing.
それはやっぱり人によるんじゃないかな。普段は勇気が出せない子でもふとしたきっかけで言えちゃうこともあるみたいだし。
Yeah, gotcha. But still, I gotta say, I wanna be the one that confesses to the girl I fall in love with.
そうなんだ。どうやって告白するの？やっぱり直接？
Yeah, of course. If you do it through text, you'll have to sit there restless as hell while you wait for a reply to come. So, yeah, I want to do it in person, because I'll get an answer right away then, right then and there.
電話だと相手の顔が見えない分緊張しなくていいっていう人もいるよね。でも私はメールや電話じゃ伝わらないものもいっぱいある気がする。
Like the sincerity of your feelings? Like they'll feel the sincerity of your feelings more?
あとはその場の緊張感とかそういうのも含めて雰囲気って大事だと思うし。
Dang, just imagining it's enough to make me nervous. But I guess doing it in person really does get your feelings across better, huh?
どうなんだろう。でもいつの時代も思いの伝え方はあまり変わらないのかもしれないね。
Maybe so. I mean, even if you confess through text or through a phone call, there's still an element of working up courage involved.
いきなり告白の話をされたからあれなんだけど、近々誰かに告白する予定でもあるの？
Yeah, I guess. But I'll not let you know when that happens. She looks immediately down. How fucking adorable. First thing you do with your new boyfriend. What would be the first thing you do after getting a boyfriend?
彼氏？
You don't have to think too hard about it. Just say whatever comes to mind. Like going on a date together or taking pictures in an arcade photo booth. Those sound kind of nice, don't you think?
それじゃあ逆に聞いてもいい？そっちは彼女ができたら何をしてみたいの？
Huh? Me? Let me see. Like hugging her as tight as I can, maybe. Yes, you could just say I want to feel my girlfriend with my entire body.
そうなんだ。なんかそれ、聞いてるだけでちょっと恥ずかしくなってくるね。
Well, I guarantee if I do that, I'll be red as a tomato and way too nervous to look in the face afterward. So, now that I gave you my answer, it means it's your turn. What about you?
私は公園で2人並んで歩きたいな。
That sounds nice to me too.
それって私と一緒にってこと？
Huh? Sorry! I was only talking about the situation from a general standpoint, so...
全力で否定された。
No, I wasn't implying I'd be against that or anything, okay? If anything, I would I'd love to do it with you. Like, it would make me happy too. So it's going to the park for you? Yeah, good, gotcha. We're all done with this topic. Thanks for the answer.
ちょっと何？なんかものすごく一方的な気がするんだけど。
Well, I was just taking a stroll through the park. That's something I can handle too. So just tell me what should you want to go. Talking to you like this really brings back. Oh, hold on, skip. This is fucking up my eyes. Romance. Do girls prepare lucky underwear? Say, do girls prepare like lucky underwear for themselves?
ちょっといきなり何？
Sorry, but you're the only girl I can ask. Please tell me if you can.
エッチ、デリカシーがなさすぎるよ。もう、男子ってなんでそういうこと聞きたがるのかな？
Why? Because it leads to a world of infinite possibilities.
もう、開き直らないの。
I'm sorry.
本当にしょうがないんだから。用意する人は、ちゃんと用意するんじゃないかな。
Sure make a guy happy. If a girl did that for him.
やっぱりそうなの？
Well, I mean, they're specifically for your boyfriend, right? I think any guy would go bananas if his girlfriend was trying to look sexy for him.
喜びまくるんだ。
Yeah, you betcha. Like she's just immediately like pondering. There should be a shop on the way home.
一度くらい真剣に考えてみようかな。
Romance. What are your thoughts on cheating?
そういうことを聞いてくるってことは、もしかして、浮気する気あるの？
Of course not. Cheating's super scummy.
そっか、よかった。もし肯定派だったらお仕置きするところだったよ。
Whoops. That sounds kind of scary. But yeah, have you ever wondered, like, why guys who cheat go for other girls even though they have a girlfriend?
そんなこと私に聞かれても。でも浮気ってされた方はものすごく傷つくよね。浮気のせいで恋愛恐怖症になる人もいるみたいだし、浮気はやっぱり良くないと思うな。
I would definitely be faithful to the girl I love.
偉いね。そういうことをはっきり言える男子ってちょっとかっこいい。
Really? I mean, it's not much coming from me. I don't even have what it takes to even be able to cheat on a girl anyway.
そうなんだ。それじゃあきっと彼女になった子も安心だね。
Yeah, hopefully. I would never hurt my girlfriend.
誰かさんの彼女になった人は本当に幸せになりそうだね。
Need to put away the gun. Would you like spot numero uno on that list?
冗談でそういうこと言わないでよ。
Sorry. Guess we're gonna go for hobbies next. The hobbies list is actually missing here. Guess we're gonna chat then. Or no, let's go for looks, I suppose. Do you use perfume? Do you use any sort of perfume, Himari? Himari.
つけないよ。
Like that.
それに香水って匂いがきついのが多いから、つけるとしてもコロンかな。
Perfume and cologne are different. I was under the impression they were just different names for the same thing.
簡単に言っちゃうと、香る時間の違いかな。コロンだと1時間くらいだけど、香水は5時間くらいなの。
Dang, that's a big difference. Oh yeah, they have a ton of different fragrances, don't they?
結構あるよ。
What cologne do you use?
私はアロマがあるから、コロンはあんまりつけないよ。
Ow. A piece of my toenails split off. That's not good. That explains why you smell so good. It's that aroma.
嘘、そんな匂いする？一応気をつけてはいるんだけど。
I really like it though. It smells like citrus and it's super relaxing.
本当？レモンとペパーミントの香りなんだけど、きつかったりしない？
Nah, not at all. How can I describe it? How can I best describe it? It's like I've become a bee.
それってどういう気分？
Sweet smell just allures me and makes me feel like I want to snuggle up to you forever and ever.
ちょっとそれは、恥ずかしいよ。
Sorry. That does make sense now that I think about it. Of course it'd be embarrassing to have someone smell you.
それもだけど、近くに来られるとドキドキしちゃうよ。
Why do you usually buy your clothes?
シエスタスタイルっていうお店なんだけど、知ってる？
Can't say I have. Is that a store for mainly women's clothing?
そうだよ。男性用の服は置いてないから、男の人はカップルじゃないとお店にいるのを見たことはないかな。
Yeah, for us guys it's hard to go inside women's clothing stores. Heck, you wouldn't ever dare enter one alone, and you probably couldn't really.
男の人が一人で女物の服見てたらちょっとね。
So you usually buy your clothes there then? There, huh?
そのブランド気に入ってるんだ。そんなに値段も高くないし、ほら、この小銭入れも同じブランドのやつで。
Very cute, and it compliments your personality too.
本当？なんかちょっと照れちゃうな。ありがとう。
Someone tell you about that store?
本屋さんに行く途中に見かけて気になって入ってみたらいい感じだったの。
See, that would explain why you always look cuter when you're wearing normal clothes than your uniform.
何？急に。そんなこと言われても何も出ないんだからね。
Nah, I was just saying my honest thoughts. Don't pay too much attention.
にしちゃうよ、バカ。
Oh, I'm feeling more tired than I was expecting. Phew. It's lunch break. I decided to stop by the bathroom before going to have lunch. Restrooms at our school are like super clean and high tech. You can do my business there in peace and quiet. Must have invested a shit ton of money into these restrooms.
部活の試合とかで他校の連中が来るとみんなびっくりするらしいぞ。
Oh yeah, but restrooms that great don't come without a hefty price tag. I've been actually attending a pretty fancy school here. Such a thought flashed through my mind that lunch break. Huh? That didn't make a whole lot of sense. Seems like even guys are using makeup nowadays.
ビジュアル系の人たちとか？他にも普通にメイクとかする人もいるみたいだけど。
It's always seemed like it'd be a real chore to me. What's it actually like?
私はしっかりメイクしないからあんまり時間かからないけど、結構大変だよ。
If I had to wake up early to do makeup, I would 100% of the time opt to sleep in.
だよね。でも急にそんな話をしてくるなんて、もしかしてメイクに興味湧いたの？
Not really, I just heard something about it somewhere, so I figured I'd bring it up. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it.
お化粧してみる？
If it'll make you fall for me, let's do it.
そんなのわかんないよ。
I know you're joking, but getting that reaction is still super depressing.
別に嫌ってわけじゃないからそこは誤解しないでよ。ただちょっと女装がきっかけで惚れちゃうっていうのは。
Ah, yeah, that's understandable.
ただもう服とか全然関係なしに。
But, well, I guess I'll try my hand towards becoming one of those pretty boys that can look good with makeup.
なんだかよくわからなくなっちゃったけど、頑張って。
Would you be down to do cosmetic surgery? Hold on. No knife cosmetic surgeries are a hot topic lately, I think I've heard.
いくら話題にはなってても、私はしたいとは思わないかな。
How come? You could make yourself look more attractive.
だってお金もたくさんかかるだろうし、今の顔をどんな風に整形すればいいのかもわからないから。
So would you say the kind of people that do cosmetic surgeries are the people who hate the way they look rather than just people who simply try to look good?
どうなんだろうね。でもする人は今の自分を少しでも変えたいって思う人たちでしょ？
Oh, I guess.
私は変わりたいと思っても整形まではやっぱりしたくないかな。
Saying the way you're born is the way to go.
そうだよね。整形したら自分が自分じゃなくなっちゃいそうで。
Becoming a different person through the surgery, huh? That's an interesting idea.
でも私たちとは反対に整形手術をして生まれ変わりたいって思う人も実際に多いよね。
Yes. I still can't wrap my head around why people would want to go through it. You wouldn't do anything like that, would you?
私は整形する気はないから大丈夫だよ。
Not dear. Not that you'd need it anyways. You're plenty cute already.
ありがとう。
Scared. No. Not what I wanted. Classes are over with, so we're freed for the day. I don't have work today, so I guess now might be the good time to swing by the arcade with Momo. We haven't been in a good while. Yo, Momo! If you're free, let's set up the arc.
おい、沢渡先輩が階段のところにいるぞ。マジで？どこ？
The boys from our class rush out to the hallway in response to Genki's notice. Sawadari, she's the most famous person at our school. I guess that fame comes with its fair share of problems.
いい？これから沢渡さんは面接なんだから、あなたたちは早く教室に入りなさい。
はーい。沢渡さん、また明日。
人が多すぎてここからじゃよく見えないな。
Just like Genki said, the downward stairway is completely crowded with 30ers and the other students on their way home. Might as well forget about being able to see you today.
ねえねえ、さっき僕のこと呼んだ？
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you want to go to the arcade with me. I ultimately left school with Momo today. I'm not a school celebrity myself, so I had no trouble getting it to the entrance. It's Friday night. That's enough. I'm watching a variety show on TV all by myself. Mom is at home since she's doing overtime again. Just how much longer am I gonna have to live this lonely life? Well, howdy, you awake? Wanna go farming now? Mom invites me to play an online game with him. The only one being considerate to lonely old me more. For that, I think I'll go buy a drink and some snacks at a convenience store. Decided to go XP farming together with Momo tonight, but I should make sure to stop at around 1 AM. Finally, the next event. It's the weekend, and I have 2 free movie passes on me. 2 magical pieces of paper that allow you to see any movie you so choose at the movie theater on Main Street. Well then, what be the plan? Mom gave them to me before she left. Apparently she got them from the newspaper seller, and since we're talking movies here, that's the perfect chance for me to ask Himari out. God, if I'll ask her out to go see a movie, just the 2 of us. There's nothing else to call that but a date, right? I'm not a very straightforward guy, and I'm aware of the fact that my relationship with Himari is at a standstill because of it. In the first place, while I have found myself feeling attracted to her, I don't think it's the same case. Don't think it's the same for her. Or, I don't think the same is the case for her. The fact that we know each other inside and out is now coming back to bite me, you could say. Well, I might as well ask her at least. Inviting her out to see a movie is just normal stuff, no need to be stiff. If she's not free today, I can always just wait until she does have time. Think of it, this might be my legit first time asking a girl out on a date. Can't say how she'll react now, but if I'd done something like this back when we were kids, I imagine she would have been ecstatic.
Hi, もしもし?
Hi.
あれ? 電話くれるなんて珍しいね.
I guess. Can you talk right now?
平気だけど?
So, like, I just got 2 free movie passes from my mom, and yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe we could go see a movie together, if you're free, that is.
英語? 行く!
Easy decision, huh?
だってちょうど暇だったんだもん。午前中はお母さんと買い物に行ってたんだけど、帰ってきてからは特にやることもなかったし。部屋にある本もだいたい読み尽くしちゃった感じで。
Poor girl. Just what you could expect from Japan's representative of shut-ins. Wouldn't hurt you to dress something cute, head out and sit down every once in a while, would it?
わかった。じゃあちゃんとおしゃれしてく。
Well, it's a date, so it's only natural.
絶対にキャフンと言わせてやるんだから。
Thus, our date had been set. We decided on a time and place to meet up and hung up, so we could each get ready. I don't know. For some reason, I feel super antsy now. It's now been 1 hour since the call, and I made my way over to the main square by the station where we'd agreed to meet up. It's a little past 2 PM right now. I put a lot of consideration to what I'm wearing, which is rare for me. What's left to do now is wait for her to arrive. I said with a white 3/4 sleeve shirt and a pastel light blue undershirt for my top. And since fancy now works if you don't know what the hell you're doing, I picked a safe route, just went with regular jeans for my bottom. I also styled my hair with some wax and fixed it in place with hairspray, so there should be no issues there. I'll be fine. Like, what reason do I even have to be nervous at this point? Top of that, I'm going with Himari of all people. Nervousness is all just in my head. If it gets too bad, I'll just think of her as a potato or something. It's cake. You should be here any moment now. There she is. Nah, you're good. I literally just got... I do prefer her hair like that. Crap, my words are getting stuck. Wait, shit, she looks cute, really cute. Why does she look so goddamn cute tonight? It's impossible for me not to be nervous. Come on, you numbnuts. Get your shit together, you little fancy chicken shit! My jaw is dropped. In addition to a fluffy one-piece dress with frills, she even let down her hair. Count me impressed. She immediately starts to draw the attention of the surrounding pedestrians. Is spending time with a girl as cute as her really not too big a hurdle for me? Can I say for sure? Yeah. Looks really good on you. I'm sure glad I made up and ordered today. I can say with confidence that between this and throwing the day away because I was too scared to try, this was a far better option. That passes off for anything, so we can pick from the list of stuff they're currently showing. I show Himari the movie theater flyer showing all the screenings I got on my way here. They're showing 4 different movies. This one that's a war movie, one that's an American CGI movie with animals. The other 2 are Spanish horror movie, are Spanish horror movie, and a Japanese romance movie. So a pretty wide variety in terms of genre. War movie on a date is definitely a bad move. And suggesting a horror movie is too. It's pretty evident from the animation movie's character design that it's for kids, so I don't know about that one either. Which one would you like to see? Are you sure? You can pick if you want, you know. All good, I'm on the same page as you there. With given lineup, it's clear what we're going to see. Normally don't watch romance movies like ever, but I can only imagine it's a very different experience watching one when you're on a date. Alright, let's watch this one. Well, war movies can be pretty graphic, like horror movies, right? So I figured we'd best not. Next screening of it is going to be starting soon, so we enter the theater with haste. It's been a while since I last went to the movies, which is why I was just naturally excited, even leaving out the fact that we're on a date.
全米が泣いた衝撃の結末を迎えるとある男のヒューマンラブストーリー。
What?
嫁が火星人。この男、最後まで愛し抜く覚悟はあるか。
これシリーズものなんだけど前作がひどかったから絶対これもつまらないよ。そもそもこの監督ね、カットの仕方が下手すぎてどのシーンも冗長に感じるの。
Okay, film critic Himari, let's watch the trailers without trashing on everything. We managed to get to our seats right when the trailers started showing. When Himari goes to the movies, she only gets a drink. So accordingly, there's no bag of popcorn in her hands, and her eyes are glued to the screen.
あ、始まるみたい。
Man, those trailers went by fast. The dimness almost makes me want to try grabbing her hand, but Himari's a real movie nut, so I probably don't want to do anything that disturb her while she's watching. If the movie ends up sucking, sorry in advance.
それは最後まで見てみないとわからないよ。
True. Focus on the screen too now. Himari is right next to me, staring intently at the screen. I'm slightly moving my eyes over so I can stare at her face without her noticing. The season is winter. I suppose the story takes place in the Tohoku region. It's a somewhat desolate small town with only a few trains running per day. Tiny snowflakes are falling down and you can see the sea off in the distance. That's the kind of town we're in for this movie. The opening scene shows a boyfriend and girlfriend who look like they're students. They're holding hands and walking their way to school on a snow-covered street. Oh, it looks like a cold place to live in. They don't have any air conditioning going here. They don't have any air conditioning going here, yet I feel like I'm gonna start shivering just from looking at that. It appears that Himari's already immersed herself into the movie's world. That's how she's always been. Even when I'd force her to go along to go watch anime movies, it'd only take a few minutes after it started for her to be completely immersed in it. My childhood friend can manage some almost frightening levels of concentration when it comes to things she loves. It's apparently also the one thing about her that Yoko would take pride in. Back when we were kids, she would always laugh and talk about the possibility of Himari becoming a writer.
私もよくこれやる。
Yeah, that girl's such a klutz. It's like a certain someone I know. Be it at home or on the way to school, or on the way to school or at school. It's like kind of like her attention is all over the place. She'll often trip and fall or lose various different things. Her grades in PE are also abysmal. I feel bad for Himari, but this girl totally reminds me of her. And of course, there's an incredibly handsome man there who always reaches out his hand whenever the girl falls. Oh, that guy's a lot like me.
今空耳が聞こえた。
No, I'm serious. If you factor out our looks, he's legit just like me.
まだ空耳が聞こえる。
Well, I wasn't as dashing as the man in the movie when Himari fell over.
あれ？なんでこの子ここで告白しないの？
Maybe the guy has feelings for another girl.
だってそうだとしても今までそんな素振り一切見せてこなかったし。
Sometimes you don't see that. Well, that's the thing with hot guys. Always giving that bright smile to one girl, while behind her back, he's flirting with tons of other girls.
ああ、なんか隣のモテない人がなんかひがんでる。
Well, sorry for being unpopular. Oh yeah, it has some sexual stuff in it. You okay with that?
頑張ってみる。
After some twists and turns, the heroine and the guy suddenly ended up at the guy's place, where they then start to passionately make out. Himari blushes at that. Knows she's not good at handling dirty jokes and sexual stuff. Yes, the fact that she's able to watch these scenes, albeit through great effort, is due mostly in part to them being on the pure light side of the spectrum as far as love scenes go. You can topple over with a nosebleed at any time.
茶化さないで。
As per the guy's urging, the heroine proceeds to take off her clothes one piece at a time. Is this why they're gonna have sex for the first time? It's a situation I'm super familiar with seeing from porn. But just from having Himari next to me, it feels so much different. I can only imagine Himari being the one to take off her own clothes. Wait, what the shit am I thinking? God, now my heart's beating like crazy. Light from the screen illuminates Himari's face at a dim white. What? And her tiny lips feel strangely erotic to me as well, possibly due to the lipstick she's wearing. Calm down. Shit. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Getting horny in a situation like this is super fucking bad news. Everyone's banning plays inside my hand while taking the form of the girl sitting next to me, Himari. Fuck me, this is God, I cannot fucking believe I'm here, having dirty thoughts in my mind instead of watching this movie. Putting myself aside, will Himari eventually do this kind of thing with someone? The moment that crosses my mind, my arousal suddenly vanishes and I start to feel depressed instead. Yeah, there might have one unnecessary thought. Come on. I can't allow a movie to put my mood in a shit just like that. We're about an hour and a half into the movie now. At the end, the girl dumps her newfound boyfriend at the train platform. Nobody else was there but them. The hot guy is holding large bags in both of his hands. Apparently the guy has a dream he wants to pursue, and the girl, realizing that, knew she had to let go of him. She wants to leave and go with him, but family's circumstance prevent her from leaving town. After arriving at that decision, she ultimately says goodbye to him, and watches as he gets on the train with tears in her eyes. You alright, Jeff? You're welcome. With that, the movie comes to an end. While many of the people around us get up, Himari stays in her seat with her eyes focused on the credits screen. I, on the other hand, was consciously so fixated on her face.
Hi, ice.
No, thanks. How much do I owe you?
いいよ。映画のお礼。
I got the movie pass for free, so you don't have to worry about that. After enjoying that 2-hour-long movie that felt both long and somewhat short, we now found ourselves at the mall's food court. So, what did our extremely picky movie critic over here think?
80点。
What? Seriously, an 8? Was that good for you?
面白いというより、ちょっと感心しちゃったの。私、最後は彼とヒロインのどちらかが病気か何かで死んじゃうと思ってたんだよね。
I know what you mean. Those first few scenes totally made you think that was gonna happen. Well, even if it hadn't been death, there also could have been things like someone's memories disappearing, a fire, or some big secrets surrounding their births. Evergreen, looking at you there. Not even much of a regular movie watcher, but I was still expecting things like that to happen.
ああいう何か特別なことが起こらない日常のせいで、最後がちょっとリアルに感じちゃって。あとは音楽がすごく良かったから、それにつられて泣いちゃった。
Yeah, having that music play during that scene really felt like overkill. We sat at a table and ate the ice cream Himari bought. I went with chocolate mint, while Himari got cookies and cream. Oh, Sawatali's just gonna come and drop kicking his ass to the floor and stealing his ice cream. I think I also remember there being a carrot sherbet flavor, but I shouldn't have to say that. Himari would avoid a flavor like that like the plague. What did you think of the guy from the movie?
どう思うって？
I guess whether he was cool or not.
ね、かっこよかったかな。ちゃんと自分の夢持ってるし。
I see. So in other words, I would be uncool since I don't have a dream?
じゃあ聞くけど、将来の夢は？
A professional baseball player.
野球やってないでしょ？
I'll start tomorrow.
もう、そうやっていつも適当なことばっかり言うんだから。だからおばさんが心配するんだよ。
What?
おばさん、うちにお茶しに来るといつもぼやいてるの。勉強には目をつぶるけど、自分の進路くらいはちゃんと決めてほしいわって。
I don't know that. Mom pretty much allows the principle of laissez-faire when it comes to parenting. Follows the principle of laissez-faire when it comes to parenting, so I never quite imagined she'd be saying stuff like that. Yeah, I think I should have a decent idea of what I want to do around this time next year.
あとは、そうだな。ちょっと積極的だったよね。
Well, all the handsome guys in movies are like that.
もう、そこはイケメンかどうかは関係ないでしょ。でも、あんな風に迫られたら、女子ならみんなドキッとすると思う。
What? Doing all that whispering in the ear stuff is definitely not the kind of thing normal guys can do. To begin with, the game's already rigged from the start when you have that super suave smile the dude had.
ねえねえ、爽やか笑顔やってみてよ。
Well, sure, I can try. Can't guarantee how it'll come out. 3, 2, 1, voila.
ああ。大丈夫。きっと練習すればできるようになるよ。
Don't try to console me, damn it. Everything it sucks, just tell me straight up. I'm kinda surprised you like them, though. You like it when guys put a lot of effort into going after a girl.
Huh?
Weren't there some guys that confessed to you last year? None of them seemed that proactive? Just to ask her a genuine question I had on my mind. Well, I don't know how many guys have confessed to her, but I think there obviously were one or more guys of that type among them.
いたにはいたよ。でも断ったけど。
Man, talk about hard to please. What about them didn't you like?
何かって。やっぱり気持ちなのかな。純粋にドキドキしなかったの。あとは何かが足りなかったっていうか。そんな気がして。
What was that something?
自分でもわからないの。だからともみに何を言われても彼氏ができないんだと思う。
Himari then proceeds to joyfully eat her ice cream. She is actually quite a stubborn person, which is why I'm almost certain there's something she's looking for in a guy on a subconscious level. Right now, I have no idea in hell what that something is, but be that as it may, we then ate our ice cream and continued discussing the movie for a good while. Kinda late now, huh? Sorry I kept you out so long.
平気だよ。私も楽しかったし。
Would have felt a bit weird to say goodbye and head straight home after the ice cream, so we instead strolled around the shopping area by the station for a bit. We saw a movie earlier and ate ice cream together afterward, and we're now walking around while gazing at the nighttime scenery. It was a bit of a sudden invitation on my part, but it did feel like it turned out to be a proper date all the same. There was just one thing nagging me.
ねえねえ、昔ここで釣りしたら怒られたよね。
Yeah, we did. I'm surprised you still remember that.
私変なことはたくさん覚えてるから。
It hurt seeing her direct that smile at me. There doesn't seem to be a hint of nervousness or tension on her face. There's no indication that she's nervous, anxious of how I perceive her. It's just a normal, natural face she'd give towards her childhood friend. It feels like rejection to me, like she doesn't see me as a romantic interest. More and more those thoughts spin around in my head, the lonelier I begin to feel.
ねえ、どうかしたの？
Huh? Oh, I think I might have gotten a slight stomach ache. That coke at the movies immediately followed by ice cream afterward probably did it.
本当に？大丈夫？
She really knows how to play dirty. Can't just lie to her and say I have a stomach ache. I won't work on her. That's how it's always been. Whenever anxiety shows on my face, she's quick to notice and offer her help. Say, if I became a more proactive kind of guy than I am now, would it make your heart race?
どうしたの？急に。
I don't want the relationship we once had. At the very least, I wanted to toss out that past me and view me as the person I am now. If I can be a bit more honest with you, my heart's been racing this whole day. I mean, I'm just some unpopular chump at school, yet here I am on a date with a girl. To top of that, it's Minahara Himari, the girl from my class. No guy on this earth could be in a situation like this and keep his heart from pounding.
私にドキドキしてたの？
Yeah, no, stopped since the moment I called you early afternoon. That's why I picked my outfit in a panic and styled my hair in front of the mirror, something I haven't done in God knows how long. When I was waiting on Main Street and saw you walking towards me, my heart was honest to God pounding against my chest like a sledgehammer. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I'd be happy if you'd go on a date with me again. Of course, that's only if you want to, Himari. No, Minahara. We aren't little kids anymore. Some things that appeared one way back then appear entirely different now. That's precisely why I can now realize their beauty, something I never took notice of back then. Well, never mind my rambling. Sorry for saying all that weird stuff all of a sudden. I'm sure I look like a clown right now.
今日は本当に私のことずっとデートに誘ってくれたんだね。ごめんね。
Why a sudden apology?
今日は私はしゃぎすぎてたかもしれない。こうして二人で外に出かけるのなんて本当に久しぶりだったから。だから
Himari stops in her tracks.
心のどこかで今日は昔の延長みたいな気持ちだった。ランドセル置いてそのままお互いの部屋でゲームしたりテレビを見ていたあの頃みたいに。でも今日は違ったんだね。ごめんね、私本当にバカで。こんな風に一生懸命おしゃれしてきてくれたのに、私今日は一人で子供みたいに浮かれてた。
That Himari touches my hair. I eagerly styled it up in front of the mirror earlier today, but now, for the most part, lying flat because of the sea breeze.
私たちもう子供じゃないんだね。
Ah, that's right.
気づくのかちょっと遅かった。せめて今日電話もらった時それに気がついていたら、私も今日はもっとデートっぽくできたかもしれないのに。
Finally, after that, Himari looks at me with an embarrassed expression.
ごめんね、今日は映画の話ばっかりしちゃって退屈だったよね。
Not at all.
他にも私空気読めない発言とかいっぱいしちゃ
Yeah,
ったと思うし。
kinda. Now you're just getting too hung up over it.
ねえ、もう一回言って。
は？
私のこと、皆原さんって。
Minahara? Minahara.
違う。もう、そういうことじゃなくて。
I know. It was just the way she was averting her eyes from me, with her face tinged a little red. It was so captivating. Hey, Minahara. It's getting late. Want me to walk you home? Took an incredible amount of effort to stifle the embarrassment and ask her that one simple question. Himari and I are walking back towards her house alongside one another. Why is my fucking thigh stinging? What the fuck's happening? What is this? Neither of us has said a word to the other for a while now. But nevertheless, the mood makes me incredibly happy. After all, it serves as proof that, unlike yesterday, both Himari and I are now conscious of each other.
一つわがまま言っちゃったね。
Huh? What is it?
この先右に曲がると私の家まですぐだけど、もうちょっとだけこの道をまっすぐ歩きたい。
That'll mean a bit of a detour.
遠回りしたいの。
Sure, I was thinking the same.
そうなんだ。
Man, someone sure seems super happy.
嬉しい。どうしてかな。今嬉しいけどすごく不思議な気分。
What do you mean?
すっごくドキドキもしてるんだけど、それと同じくらい安心もしてる感じ。
I've got a little different. Mart's pounding like crazy too, but I'm totally not calm right now.
そうなの？
Yeah, girls' feelings can be a complicated thing. So, me being the guy, I can't let my guard down for 1 second.
何それ？
So, we aren't turning right here? A problem? Not a selfish favor? Not flavor, favor.
そのデートまた誘ってほしいなって。次は私もちゃんと心の準備していくから。
Of course, Minahara. I'd love to.
本当にちゃんと誘ってくれるの？
Why would I not?
だってこういう時でも平気で冗談って言ってきそうだから。
My trust levels are looking bad.
そういうところだけね。他はいつも信用してるよ。
Is that true?
私いっぱい知ってるもん。誰かさんの目に見えない素敵なところいっぱい。
Thanks. It makes me really happy to hear you coming from here. It makes me really happy to hear coming from you.
もう着いちゃうね。
Yeah. I feel like this is it. Just the right mood to take her hand. Take her hand!
久しぶりだね。こうやって手をつないで歩くの。
Yeah.
大きくなったね。
Was your hand always so small?
だから昔、お前の手はつなぎやすくていいって言われたんだもん。
Huh? Is that something like that?
言ってたよ。だから私、その時、自分の手がちっちゃくてよかったって、そう思ったんだもん。
Oh. We then go on towards Himari's place while holding hands. The sensation of walking home together while holding hands struck me with both a tinge of nostalgia as well as a tinge of joy.
どうする？もしよかったら上がっていく？お母さんも喜ぶと思うけど。
Nah, I'll pass for the day. I don't want to imagine all the things she'd say to us if she found out when we went on a date. It'd be the commotion of the century.
そうだね。絶対に質問攻めにされて、きっと今夜は家に帰してもらえないかも。
Oh, do you want me to stay over? I was just playing with you. I sure as heck can't stay over now that we've all grown up. That we're all grown up, I mean.
でもお母さんだったら喜んで止めちゃいそうだけど。でもダメ。だって私が恥ずかしいし。
Where are you going? Said I was just playing. I wouldn't accept her letting me stay over with no hesitation whatsoever. Right now, it makes me happy to have a certain amount of a distance between us. Of course, I'm not referring to the distance of strangers, but the distance between two members of the opposite sex. After all, I feel like I've come to understand a little of how painful it can be when the other doesn't see it that way at all. Alright, good night then. Look, thanks for coming with me today. I had a lot of fun.
私の方こそありがとう。すっごく楽しかった。今夜、メールしてもいい？
Yeah, anytime. Right then, see you later.
気をつけて帰ってね。
After saying goodbye, I make my way straight home, taking no detours. When I get home quickly, take my bath, and just wait for Himari to message me before going to sleep. I was gazing up at the twinkling stars that extended above my head, while fully aware that my face was naturally contorting into a smile. Well, message from Himari. I got a message from her. From Himari, subject it's me. I'm really sorry about today. I just had to apologize to you once via message. I mean, you told me not to worry about it. that you had fun and all, but I just don't want you to come to hate me. Good night. No way I could ever be mad at her. I know that Himari's always been overly conscientious about things like this. We sometimes fight over the most pointless things, only to have Himari come up to me with a big smile on her face the next day as if nothing had happened. I continued to exchange texts with Himari while recalling various tidbits from our childhood, until eventually I got tired and fell asleep. What's so bad about that? You got money for this month or something?
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ほら、俺って天パだろ。だからどこへ切りに行っても基本的に満足のいく仕上がりにならなくて。
Well, really? I mean, curly hair isn't exactly rare, so don't you think maybe you just aren't going to the right places?
いや、どこの店に行っても基本的に同じなんだ。俺たち天パは髪が伸びるとかなりボリュームがあるように見えるんだけど、実は濡らしてみるとそこまでボリュームはなかったりするんだ。何せ天パは巻いてるからさ。
Nice.
だから濡らす前のボリュームのイメージで切られると、単発は嫌だって言ってるのにバッサリ切られたりして、下手な店だとボリュームがあるから減らしましょうねとか言ってきて、すきばさみでガンガン髪の毛減らされて、気がつけば髪型はいつも病人のように。
Man, people with naturally curly hair really have it bad. I never knew. I was calling a friend with curly hair once, and I said to him, "Man, I'd love to have hair curly like yours. I mean, I imagine it dries really fast." That friend legitimately snapped at me hearing that. Straight hair or curly, it seems matters of hair are a source of endless worry for guys and girls alike. I'd say the ideal scenario would be to get to the point where you're just able to just cut it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
ああ、それなら自分で美容師目指すのもありかもな。
Thus, another normal school day began, with me getting into a super enthusiastic conversation about hair. Alright, break them, baby. How boring is our class? We know the goddamn works. Let's go to breakdown between classes. Oh, there's Himari. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Hey there. On your way to get a drink at the cafeteria or something? For some odd reason, she very evidently didn't want to see me.
ごめん。私、行くね。
Hey! Jen disappears downstairs. I guess it's about time I man up and confess to her. So, this is when we're going to be ending the part now. Nicely at this choice. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.